Okay, we're back. We're gonna go into Orc. Looks like we've immediately got an Orc Sorcerer, which sucks. We don't want to get paralyzed. Let's cloud these dudes. Okay, that's excellent. We'll focus on the Orc Sorcerer. Hopefully we can shoot through some of this stuff. He's not confused anymore. Can't lightning him. You may be thinking this is silly that I'm even being careful about this, considering we do have the MR to be at 1% paralyzed chance, but I just don't want to risk it, you know. Maybe I can Ice Blast? Nah. Alright, this is fine. We'll Ice Blast here. Got him. Alright, sweet. I don't think he had a chance to paralyze us there, except right at the end when everything was already confused, so it's not that big of a deal. Pull this guy up. I probably should have just dug a hole. Instead of going up, in case a sorcerer came by. But this is okay. Hey, I'm gonna magic map. And I'm gonna dig through here. Okay. Whoa, shouldn't be tapping so hard. It could have gotten paralyzed. Not a huge deal this far away, though. Let's, yeah. We let the elemental handle that. Okay, we've got a Rolcha. We are immune to her nonsense, so we just stay at the edge of vision. Take her out easily. Got some wands here, but really I just want the sack of spiders, and we'll mark down the lamp of, or the phantom mirror as something we might want, and the wand of enslavement, but I want to see what else is available. Should be Josephine here. There she is. This is not the best layout. We could get kind of surprised by a sorcerer, which would suck. No, we already have RF, so don't really need this scarf. We'll just use arrows on Sonya. There we go. Some books we don't care about. Some armor we don't care about. I guess I might wear that plate mail at some point. I mean, it's not that far off from chainmail. It has more GDR. Hey, pretty decently enchanted plate armor there. Really uneventful. Uneventful and not much in the way of loot that we care about. So, okay. It's fine with me. Yeah, I guess there was really nothing to buy other than this stuff here. Alright, whatever. Let's go to swamp. Got an ice cave here, so we'll magic map immediately. Our goal is to get all the way over here. Well, I want to identify this, but apparently I don't have any? A lot of ice statues, but with a bow it's pretty easy to clear all that stuff out. Wow, what is going on here? Look at this. What happened here? I mean, I guess it's possible I guess one of them got erased by the frost cloud from the simulacrum, but still. Okay, we got an artifact amulet. I guess I'm just gonna try it on. It's crap. Honestly tempted to do spider first instead of proceeding in here, but it doesn't really matter. Not even really bothering to conserve my arrows here, because we have so many. It's not like we're gonna run out. It's one of these Zot Trap vaults. Wow. We actually hit a Zot Trap. Wow, I should not have continued to fight here. I should have just teleported, honestly. Okay, well that sucks. Probably could have died there. Those things are awake, by the way. It's all the Zot Trap sounds. Let's see if we can kill this without dying. Cool. Should have probably heroismed and finessed there versus the Thorn Heart. We will heroism here and finesse. He doesn't want to die, does he? I want to do something I should have done a little while ago, and that is clouds. Okay, cool. Alright. As for this crap, is there even anything in here that I want? I guess there's an artifact ring and another artifact ring. Well, as soon as we find rapid deconstruction, we're just going to dig our way in. There's no way you're going to find me. There's no way you're going to find me going in there. I mean, that's just goofy. We actually found another teleporter vault way earlier on with a wizard in it. Once I'm totally immune to his MR targeting attacks, I'll probably go in there on D5, but I don't recall there being any useful loot in there. The Zot Trap vaults pretty much always have useful loot. I think I've almost always seen 2 rings in there, 2 artifact rings. Well, potentially useful loot, I should say. It could totally be crap. But I mean, yeah, I can just train up LRD once I find it. Okay, we're gonna drop Berserk Rage. Probably never gonna want that. Okay, let's finesse. Finesse again. We're on the final floor, so probably a good idea to be careful here. Nice. There's that MR we want. I'm gonna finish this out, then we'll go to D5. Get that teleporter vault. should not have teleported, actually. That was pretty goofy on my part. I could have ended up in the vault or worse. I just wanted away from this thing. I guess I'll just use acid. Finally. I sure do hate ghost crabs. They really are an effective enemy. Unfortunately, I don't really have any secret tricks for dealing with them. Well, this kind of sucks. I have a lot of teleport, and these guys are probably coming straight from the vault, so I imagine the vault is a little bit empty now. Let's slow this thing. Okay. I was hoping to slow it anyway, but we just didn't hit. I'm gonna blow this stuff up. We have a lot of ML8. Save myself some trouble. It was just more stuff than I was willing to fight at the same time without some kind of boost. I mean, I could have walked away, but swamps makes it kind of annoying to walk away even as a centaur. Okay, we're gonna finesse. I didn't think I had to until I saw the second Thorn Heart, or Thorn Hunter. Enchant up this longbow. Okay. Let's go to D5 real quick, take out that teleporter vault. If I wanted to, I could swap to some different armor. And if better armor was available, I'd probably consider it. Because our MR is more or less covered for the kind of threats we're going to need to worry about for now. However, it is kind of comforting knowing that even an Ancient Lich would have a hard time doing hex stuff to us while I'm still wearing this thing. Okay, I'm going to use Field of Floods. That didn't quite work how I wanted it to. I'm gonna walk away from this guy and let the elemental deal with him. Down he goes. Alright, so yeah, like I said, nothing really here that I wanted, but just for completeness' sake, I decided to deal with it. Alright, anyway, let's go back to Lair and then to Spider and get our second rune. cool. We can kill Emperor Scorpions without too much trouble. Wow. Useless lamp of fire. Well, maybe it's doing a little bit of work. I did train up evocations to 5, but it's not quite good enough. Hopefully we find rapid deconstruction soon. I would like to see what those rings are. Although, they're going to be hard-pressed to top this thing. I mean, that is just a truly excellent find. Something that would be useful. Probably the best thing you could ask for in a ring slot on just about any character. Okay, this is way too wide open. That's why I pulled that stuff up. You know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. Hmm, 2512 versus 2410. Well, the choice seems obvious. The only thing that's worse is the GDR. Which does matter, but... eh. Not enough in this case for me to care. I should probably put some points into intelligence. See, Azrael is here. Why don't we just dig? I have some things to drop. Disintegration and polymorph. Very easy to take down Azrael when you're using a freezing longbow. Looks like Kirky's here. We'll just tab her. Too much MR for us to worry about being porculated. Menagerie was really the only thing she had that would be a problem. Oh, got a ghost moth. And this is why we need more intelligence. I believe they can drain intelligence anyway. Or any stat. Could be wrong about that, I suppose. Whoa! Okay, Meliai. I guess I'm gonna quaff curing. Oh man, this sucks. These entrances are terrible. And I'm not gonna teleport, because it could just end up being worse. big. And clouds. A lot of wolf spiders. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're gonna teleport. Gonna walk away. We're gonna teleport again. Whoa, 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 why isn't the teleport kicking in? Oh man, this is horrible. I guess I need to use a... Hold up, let's think on this. Oh, I did some stupid things here. Alright, I don't appear to be in the web. Yeah, I'm stupid. I disentangled myself and got hit a ton of times. I guess I think I have to see blink. I really need to cure. I don't think that I'll just die from poison next round or anything. It just might take me real low. Don't kill me, please. Oh, we're gonna die. The teleport took me into a horrible place. We'll blink. Here. I'll drink curing. I'll read blink again. Wow, this is bad. I'm gonna drink haste, which I should have done about 1,000,000 years ago. Wow, this could have been bad. Really, really bad play. I'm gonna fear to get this stuff away from me immediately. I'm going to heal wounds so I don't just die if one of these jumps on me. I'm going to invis because these things don't see invisible. I'm going to walk away. Jeez, that gets the heart pounding. Oh my god. I mean, it doesn't help that this is like the worst spider floor I've ever seen. I mean, Maws of Wrath and Melee. Jeez. But no, I should have definitely played this differently from the start. Okay, I need to understand why it is that this lamp of fire, like, I think it's glitched or something, because this is like the third time this has happened this game where for some reason it just kind of stops. No finesse. Oh man, so I don't want to just not think about that, so I'm going to take a minute to both ponder and talk about what just happened. So we used 3 blink scrolls to get out of that. Definitely could have died at any moment because the teleports just took us into bad places, which shouldn't have surprised me because of how just jam-packed this horrible floor is. What was the proper answer here? That's the question you should be asking. What should I have done to keep myself from being in this total toilet of a situation? First of all, I knew the Maws of Wrath were there, so I knew this could happen and probably would eventually happen. I could have come down and tried to teleport, I guess, but that's relying on RNG so that I don't end up, you know, in something like this. So teleport's not the answer. What I think I probably should have done, given the fact that I had a stack of fear 3 deep, including the one I used just now, is I probably should have come down, I should have feared, and I should have just dug my way, and used fear a couple more times if need be, dug my way into a kill hole of some sort, like this one here, where I could easily use things like Sack of Spiders, Phantom Mirrors, Field of Floods, Lamp of Fire, various resources that are just way more effective in hallways. Enslavement, even, I could have used. That was the proper answer to this. The answer to this was not to just stare dance mindlessly and end up getting myself killed. I mean, that was bad because we could have snipped a streak, and I mean on a Centaur, that would be embarrassing to lose that way. I mean, we have 19 wins in a row. How crappy would it be to lose just to pure hubris at this point? So glad that didn't happen. But it could have. We were definitely in the one-shot zone. And there's nobody to blame but me. Even if the floor is kind of... I mean, this floor is ludicrous. This floor is overpowered, but... that doesn't excuse poor play. Since I don't have any blink scrolls, I may go ahead and get that book of spatial translocations. Hey. 25-12, 29-10. Plus we get the ability to blink. So I'll take that. Did we already have Aralek? Yes, we did from the amulet. Oh man, what a rough floor though. It goes to show, just because you have a longbow and a centaur, it doesn't mean you can just mindlessly tab everything or stare dance everything. Gotta put a little more thought into these things. Like, I think my big problem is that I start going on autopilot once I get a character off the ground like this. And so, I've been known to suffer really dumb mid or late game deaths. Do I have silence? No, I don't. I should have finessed. And we use clouds as well. We have our Alex, so I'm not too concerned. Let's grab this wand. Digging is your best friend, particularly in Spider. I mean, the only way this stuff can kill you is if it gets the surround. At this point, I mean, you should have all kinds of evocations to deal with problems like this. Okay, we got a troll here. There's a troll warper. Or a troll arcane marksman, actually. He has confuse. more importantly, he does like 50 damage. His confuse was not a problem since my MR is so high. I think part of the problem with that mistake I made a minute ago was, you know, you get in this pattern where stair dancing is almost always the best thing to do. So then when you're in a situation where it's not, sometimes I think it's very easy to not realize, because even when stair dancing is suboptimal, it will rarely get you killed. Artifact barding. Huh. Well, it's really good, and I would wear it, but I value AC higher than what it's giving me because I already have RLEC and my RF is already positive, so I think I'd rather have the 2 more AC, to be perfectly honest. If for some reason I want to stop wearing this crazy good ring, which I don't think I will, then maybe. But I don't think I'm wearing that barding. Got a ghost moth. I left my See Invisible on because, well, I expected there to be another ghost moth, and it turns out there is. Possibly more than one. Okay. Pretty sweet. Still a little shaken from that encounter on floor 3 of Spider. I really have to remember not to let myself get into a situation like that again. I mean, we are well on the way to a world record, I think, with this streak. You know. As I was saying, it would be pretty dumb to lose it to something like that. I mean, hell, even if I didn't have a good solution for that floor, I could have just left and gone to vaults or something. And then maybe some of that stuff would have dispersed a little bit. Anyway, we have a little over 20 minutes left until we hit an hour on this video, so let's just keep going. I don't really have a particularly viable source of our core. I guess I could wear that ass dragon armor, but you know what? I'm going to go to Elven Halls instead of Slime. I was thinking about going to Slime. But this should be pretty easy. So this is going to be Orc, Swamp, Spider, and Elf. These ranged characters have a very easy time in Elf, for the most part. I mean, The archers can be slightly annoying, but not really a big deal. Okay, we got this little vault here. Okay, we've got an annihilator. Try to focus him down. And we succeed. Stealth, I don't really care about that. I care about AC right now, and not a whole lot else. Just gonna identify some of these wands and then take out the duplicates. That's our second Zot trap we blundered into. It's no good. Clearing out the hollow blades as usual, just so if I need to take a hatch upwards, I don't end up in the middle of a bunch of monsters. Certainly not looking for any kind of weapon here. Let's try to fight this stuff one at a time. Getting a bit hurt. There we go. It is kind of cool that a double Sword of Draining showed up. I mean, of course, not that I'd be using it, but... Anyway. Here, the biggest concern is being teleported into the vault. But we have some Scrolls of Blinking, so not too concerned. We managed to refresh our stockpile after that horrible experience, and Spider. Didn't expect to have so many so quickly. I guess I don't need to go memorize Blink just yet. Although I eventually will want to, if only for Ochre Wrath. Alright. Let's lamp of fire this stuff. Really would like to kill the Demonologist. There we go. Okay, we'll get Phantom Mirror and Box of Beasts. We're totally going to use that Wand of Clouds, so we're going to buy another one. Wow. Wow. AC plus 6, huh? I don't think it's worth messing around with my entire inventory to fix that RF problem. I could, but I already have this +4 Ring of Evasion, so it just seems kind of not worth it. Okay, let's keep going. We've cleared the entire floor except for the vault. So in we go to the vault. Oops. Definitely want to focus on this dude. Let's clouds again. This has call down Hellfire, so we can get Hellfire, and I'm going to have to remember that. Let's back up off this stuff. I didn't really have to, so to speak, but I didn't want to fight while injured. I mean, it's generally a good idea to not overextend an elf. I mean, when things go wrong here, they go really wrong, so you want to try to be at full hit points all the time if possible. Artifact triple sword. I'd rather not get LCS'd, but kind of had to take the risk. It's not like we could die there or anything. Really nice triple sword. I'm gonna drop Scrolls of Enchant Armor. Oh, it's Faith. Well, I mean, I'm happy to have Faith. I would have liked to have tried on that other amulet, but I guess I'll just have to wait until I get an Identify Scroll to find out what that is. But yeah, I mean, Faith means more gifts from Oka, so sure. Wow. Well, we have a swap that's way better than my See Invisible ring. That's our core, but it has Slay -4, so I'm really not particularly willing to wear that unless I have to. I mean, maybe. I guess I'll carry it around. But I'd really rather just have a regular our core ring. Okay, we're gonna back up. What we're not gonna do is eat several Hellfires at the same time. I feel like I could really clean up my inventory here, but I want to finish out Elf before I get into all that, because we're going to end up with a bunch of slots filled anyway. I guess I'll get rid of Ice Blast, even though it's really useful. Alright, that's Faith as well, and it's Int +8, and it's Sinv. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. On the other hand, I could drop this Sinv ring, which is really quite nice, but we don't need it. Don't need Manual of Hexes. We do want this Lightning Rod. No Book of Cantrips. Sure, we don't need that amulet, whatever it is. Book of Burglary. There's Rapid Deconstruction. And Swiftness. And Passage, I guess. Alright, let's think about this. Yeah, I think we really are going to wear this Faith amulet that's fragile. Yeah. Take a little piety hit, but that's fine. We'll earn it back real quick with this other Faith amulet. And now we have really decent intelligence. So that's pretty sweet. I guess that finishes out the floor. Interesting stuff. Arlek is going to be a bit of a problem, but I think we may end up wearing this chainmail forever, so maybe not. And of course we can always swap to this Centaur Barding if we want. That Int -4 really doesn't matter now. We'll see which direction the game takes us. I mean, if I find a great body armor, then fine, we'll swap to the Barding. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with the way this is going. Wait, there's a... Oh, never mind. I was like, what are these... Where are these rings hanging out? Then I remembered it's in the Zot Trap vault that I'm trying to get LRD to break through. Alright, cool. So we'll cut the video here. We've gotten quite a lot accomplished. My instinct is that I want to go to slime next. We don't have any summoning, but we have phantom mirrors, you see. Lots of them. So we can make roughly 1 million, well, 5. We can make a ton of TRJ clones is what I'm trying to say. So... not sure how much I want to hang out in melee with him. But let's see, we've got all the necessary parts. We've got haste, we've got might. I mean, I have a couple resistance, but I probably won't need to use them. We've got agility. So we're pretty much good to go. I mean, we can probably survive in melee with TRJ for a decently long time. Plus we've got throwing nets. So, yeah, I foresee this going pretty well. Yep, okay, so next time slime, probably vaults, maybe even depths as well, or just crypts. Haven't really decided, but it seems like it's going to be a pretty smooth run outside of that really bad series of misplays back in Spider. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I'm signing out.